How to easy make pikelets. Pikelets are a type of griddle cake that are popular in Australia, the United Kingdom, and New Zealand. They're similar to both pancakes and crumpets, and make a delicious dish for breakfast, brunch, and buffets. Pikelets are typically smaller than pancakes and sweeter than crumpets, so they make a tasty treat for kids and adults alike, and are also great for tea time. Ingredients: pikelets. 1 cup 125 grams flour. 1 teaspoon 4 grams baking powder. 1/4 teaspoon 1.5 grams salt. 1/4 cup 56 grams sugar. 1 egg. 3/4 cup 178 milliliters milk. Part 1: Making the batter. Gather your ingredients and supplies. Making pikelets is similar to making pancakes and other griddle cakes. Along with your ingredients and toppings of choice. You'll also need 1 medium and 1 small bowl, sifter, whisk, griddle or non-stick frying pan, tablespoon, spatula. Combine the dry ingredients. Sift the flour, baking powder, and salt into a medium bowl. Pour in the sugar, and whisk all the ingredients together to remove lumps and combine everything. If you don't have a sifter, simply combine all the ingredients in a bowl and whisk them together. Mix the wet ingredients. Crack the egg into the small bowl and beat it for a minute with the whisk. Pour in the milk and whisk the two ingredients together for a minute until they're fully combined. It's important to crack the egg first into an empty bowl, because that way you can easily remove any shell pieces that fall in. Combine the wet and dry ingredients. Use your hand or a spoon to make a well in the center of the flour mixture. Pour the egg and milk mixture into the well. Whisk all the ingredients together until they're just combined and form a smooth, thick batter. Don't overmix the batter, as this will develop the gluten in the flour. This will result in dense pikelets. Making a well in the center of the flour mixture will help you incorporate all the ingredients faster without having to overmix. Add more milk if necessary. Pikelet batter should be thick, but not so thick that it won't drop off the end of a spoon. If the batter isn't runny enough to do that, add milk in tablespoonfuls 15 ml increments until you achieve the right consistency. Part 2: Cooking the pikelets. Preheat the griddle. Place your griddle or frying pan over medium heat and allow it to warm up. If you're not using a non-stick pan, add a tablespoon 15 milliliters of cooking oil to the pan as well. When the oil is warm, pick up the pan and swirl the oil around to coat the pan. You can use butter to cook the pikelets, but butter has a much lower smoke point than oil, and even medium heat will be enough to burn it. Cook the pikelets. Pikelets are traditionally quite small, and each one only requires a tablespoon 15 milliliters of batter. Drop 1 tablespoonful of batter into the hot pan for each pikelet, leaving room between them for expansion. Cook the pikelets for about a minute, until bubbles begin to form and pop in the surface of the batter. When that happens, flip them over and cook for another minute or so, until both sides are golden brown. Keep cooked pikelets warm. Remove the cooked pikelets from the pan and transfer them to a plate. Cover them with a clean tea towel so they stay warm while you cook the remaining batches. Continue cooking the pikelets until all the batter is gone. Part 3: Serving pikelets. Serving options: butter, cream, jam, syrup, chocolate sauce. Spread butter on the pikelets. Like pancakes and crumpets, pikelets can be eaten plain, or topped with a variety of ingredients. Butter is a classic topping for pikelets, and you can combine it with other toppings as well. When the pikelets are still warm, spread a thin layer of butter over each one. You can also stack a few pikelets on top of each other, and then place a dollop of butter on top of the stack. Top with jam or fruit. There are many ways that you can use fruit to garnish pikelets. You can serve them with fresh fruit cut into bite-sized pieces, you can top them with jam, or you can make your own fruit puree and drizzle that on top. Great fruit to pair with pikelets includes strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. Crumpets are traditionally served with salted butter and jam, and you can serve pikelets the same way. Serve with cream or cheese. Butter isn't the only option for spreading on pikelets, and there are many dairy products you can use to garnish these little griddle cakes, including heavy cream, ricotta cheese, Devonshire cream, whipped cream or whipping cream. Drizzle with honey or syrup. For people who prefer their pikelets a little lighter, you can also serve them with sweet syrups, such as honey, corn syrup, maple syrup, birch syrup, or chocolate sauce. Make a stack of 2 or 3 pikelets on a plate. Top with a bit of butter, and then drizzle the entire stack with the syrup or sauce of your choice.